I'm saying his track record with relationships and lying and deception.
Yes.
Okay. Do you,
I don't know.
okay, so I think no question. Sean, do you make it a habit of keeping receipts?
Yes.
You do? Do you have a lot of receipts?
Yes. I keep them.
Where do you keep them?
What?
Where? When you keep a receipt, where do you put it?
I put them in my purse and they're like all messy. And then after a certain time, if you check my computer, I have a folder that says in Spanish gastos, which is expenses. And I put them monthly, and then I go in my computer and check with the credit cards with my receipts, because sometimes what you see at the bank, it gives you numbers, and I'm like, okay, I don't remember, but I go with my receipts.
You can do that for monthly.
Like every 3 months.
Okay.
Now,
So
you can also go, and I must have another folder that says Vail, Colorado.
Right.
And I keep all the receipts too, because at the end of our stay in Colorado, I have to, with the father of Nicole, I have to make expenses because he gives me part of that money. We go half and half with everything that is with food, hotels, races, well, if it's an equipment or something, he pays fully.
Business expense. Business expense. Or you want to keep receipts for business expenses? Or you just want to keep receipts?
For me, because he's never asked me any see the receipts to see if it's true that we're spending, but I keep them, and it's all in my computer. If you go and it says gastos, and it says 2018, 2017, 2019, you will find.
So if today you went to Starbucks and you got a receipt from Starbucks, what would you do with that receipt?
I put it in, I throw it in my purse.
And then what?
And it stays there for probably 2 months.
Okay. So are there deals?
And I keep mostly the ones that I carry, the ones from my credit card, but I also use Cody's credit card for mostly for supermarket, for gas, because he puts the gas for the company. Supermarket he used, but I think it changed a law or something, and he said, I don't need any more of the receipts, but I leave them there on the kitchen.
How long have your purse with you?
Sorry?
You keep your purse with you, generally?
Usually I keep 2 purses, and actually one stays in the kitchen, the brown one, in this one. But then I have all.
If you have a receipt today, you put it in that purse.
If this is the one I'm using, yes. If it's the other one, it goes.
Do you leave it in the purse that you put it in, or you transfer
No.
the purse?
Okay.
Okay, so would you say that there should be a lot of receipts at your house, in your purse?
2 months worth of receipts?
Yes and no, because I'm being bad with it in terms of like when it's with Fotis credit card, I try not to.
When did you last look at your credit card bill?
Yesterday.
You could bring the jury in, please. You may be seated today. Will counsel stipulate, please?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
We're going to continue playing it.
Which I think is weird. The wife apparently put like a.
Who started this?
216. Just gotta scroll a little bit. Sorry, Judge. We're just going to get to 216:57, which is where we left off. We had closed out the file.
Thank you.
And he goes, please, let's talk. And let me tell you what happened. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know anything about it. It's enough. And I go to Nicole's room. That was the conversation after Jacob, which I don't know if it was a Saturday or Sunday.
Forrest told you he did not go into the house on Wednesday?
No, he told me that the kids said hi, that everything was fine, that they had a nice time. He wasn't precise about the place.
Were you saying something about a hair? What were you saying about
Jacob was saying, write down everything as you were by the time you spent in Jennifer's house. Where did you eat? Did you put any plate inside the house? Do you remember going to the bathroom? And Foti said, no, I did not.
My father said that to Jacob.
To Jacob.
To Jacob, that he had never been in the house.
Yes. And then
Maybe a hair went in?
Huh?
You said maybe a hair went in.
Because he said, whoa, Jacob, I don't know if maybe a hair went in because we were playing, we were hugging, and maybe in the kids' clothes.
Was he bald at that point?
Yes.
She had his whole body, so not the hair.
That's what he
Jacob
said.
told him to write down everything that happened on Wednesday.
And when,
Do you know if he did write it down?
the one we wrote like rapidly was the one on Friday.
Rapidly?
Well, rapidly was, huh?
Why was Hartford missing from that on Friday? On Friday, both of you seem to miss Hartford. Both of you.
When
And
we
that's pretty
didn't,
clear that you're dumping trash all over the city and not have it in your mind to say, we weren't Hartford dumping trash. That is not there. And that's one thing we pressed you on after your arrest. You actually finally gave it to us.
can I show you
Yeah.
the complete one?
Yeah.
Can you show the one I did, or is that not supposed to show?
Yeah, I mean, the idea that they're saying,
Or even in Folus's writing, like Hartford.
Okay, I don't
That's
know.
a pretty
I didn't-
important, that's where we found everything.
Okay,
That's
I know, but I didn't.
That's what led this to you now.
I know, that's why
And
I'm
that's-
true.
It looks bad. It looks
she
bad.
did one for you after Eddie. Or we had one for you.
You do? Okay.
Well, because what I did, I went through my AT&T account to my daughter's,
No, sorry.
to my daughter's phone, my mom's phone. So in between information of the people that I know I talked that day, I said, please send me screenshots. I forward them to Andy because my daughter won't have it. And I went and then because I don't remember, like, I'm so in shock, I don't remember. So I said, why I spoke with my mom 16 minutes? So I called, my mom is here. I said, Mommy, what did we talk about? And she said, we talked about you coming to Miami.
Sure. That one's, yeah. This one's 3 hours.
Yeah. Still red.
Still going?
Yeah. Still red. Red beans.
Yeah, they're still
Red dot. So we are, looks like we're at 2:20.
I mean, I don't know what you're gonna thoughts, but I just don't think I don't think she's going to the back. I don't think she knows.
I
I
just,
don't think she knows.
no. She's very adamant about Starbucks in West Hartford. Why, if I was gonna go around the city with Richie Colangelo, because we wanted to go on a mission to dump all of our trash overseas, I remember that from this time. It wouldn't just slip my mind.
We're gonna do one thing too.
We are.
We're gonna take the trash.
The police came, one of the police came down and said that there was a bodyguard, that's how he knew. That Lauren and 2 other people were there, so he told me he never knew what the other people were. And then I think he met MG, that's why he was, for what he told me, 5 hours, 6 hours, maybe more.
And at any point, so when you two initially greeted each other,
What is good? And I say hello.
Yeah.
Mhm.
were you friendly? I mean, was it,
Oh, I hugged him, yes.
did you say anything to him? Jokingly or otherwise?
I think I told him I love him. I hug him. I'm like, did you see the, and then I asked him, did you see the kids? And then he said, and we were all sitting there, it wasn't only just me, it was Aaron was sitting there.
We believe you.
Okay.
We believe you. Don't worry.
No, I don't know, it's like I feel like we won't believe.
No, if we did, we wouldn't be here right now.
Okay.
But did you ask him if he thought that you two would be able to have sex in jail?
Yes, I said that was a joke.
Why would you say that as a joke?
Because he said the police could have arrested me in New York, and I said, well, if you get arrested, can I have, how do you know?
Well, they talked to other people who heard it.
Well, Greg was there. Greg, Aaron, and I think Hodge. We were all lying in the grass.
So the jail comment was about what just happened in New York?
In New York?
Yes.
Not about anything else.
You mentioned a girl named Kim earlier, was that Kim Rose?
Yes. That's the mom
I know she is.
of Laura that we went out.
She's the cousin of Mike Rose, the attorney.
Yes. Yes. No, you know why I think I said that? I think someone said, well, Fotis, you could go to jail because the first suspect is the husband. I think now what you're saying. I think
Okay.
someone said that. And I said, as I joke, because I'm usually stupid and I joke, I said, oh, can you have sex in the jail? And we all laugh. That's how that joke became. A stupid joke. I'm sorry about that.
So the search warrants were done
Which search?
on the houses and your phones and everything.
And your the swabs,
The
your
swabs,
fingerprints.
remember when you
Oh,
pulled
that
out?
was in the night.
Yeah, I know, but remember when all that stuff was done, so they've done search warrants on the house that you lived in.
But before that, they did, you
We
guys
did the
Yeah,
that.
they did the buy, yep, you and Fotis, right?
Yes,
They took your cell phones.
yes.
So after all that was done, did he have a conversation with you as to why
Why what?
it was done? What did he say to that?
I was upset. I'm like, why? And
Did you
but
talk with him?
we were staying, he got a hotel, Naval, and we were actually staying, he got 2 rooms, and I said, no, I'm sleeping with my mom and Nicole, I'm not sleeping with you. So we said, please then sleep with you guys. And I said, yeah, on the sofa. So me, Nicole, and my mom.
Knows it, but there were times when she answered in Spanish words. She would say, sí, bueno, pero, right?
Yes.
Do you know what any of those words mean?
Bueno is well. At least that's what it was translated to me.
Mhm.
Sí, I believe, is yes.
How about pero?
Pero, I don't know pero.
I want to just ask you then some questions now about some of the, Judge, I was going to go into a different area. I don't know if this might be I could
A natural
squeeze out
stopping
another
point.
5 minutes, but
Probably a natural stopping point.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will conclude today's proceeding. Please, as always, avoid any media coverage about the case and do not discuss with anyone any of the evidence in the case or anything about the case. We plan to resume on Monday morning at 10 o'clock. Have a safe weekend.
All rise. This Honorable Superior Court now stands adjourned until Monday at 10 a.m.